Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So I'd like to apologise for the large delay in bringing this episode. It's just been, oh Jesus, it's been a terrible week. There's been so much on. Recently we've been looking up to a family member who is suffering with cancer and bed, so, oh god, it's been terrible. He's repeatedly lost consciousness, and so we had to take him to A&E, and then today work got burgled, so, oh god, up from 4:30. It's now currently 8:20. I am shattered. But I thought I would get this episode out there, so I apologise about the delay. I hope you guys don't mind. Just goddamn, I am tired right now. Oh well. So we'll probably do just a few moves here and then just get things rolling again. Right, we have these AFVs concentrated around here. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to use infantry here. I do have these divisions. They can't really move too far, though. That one has 14. Okay. So what I'll do then is... we'll use you. Basically just create some width. Okay, now I'd like to potentially push this division away, so we'll do that. There we go, that helps. Lovely. Okay. So we'll go drive away that airfield. Fill that gap in there. So we have a guards division. Right, we'll hit that division again. Okay. Right, so what I need to do then is I need to have these troops either brought down to serve with the 1st Panzer Army, or have them reassigned to the, is this the 17th Army? I think this is indeed the 17th Army, let's have a check. Yeah, to the 17th Army. So we'd have to make sure. But let's see here. So we have the Panzer Corps here at present. They should be able to do this quite easily. I mean, this is a airfield, but that's fine. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the other Panzers and... basically create the prerequisite conditions. Right. Okay. So you have far too much assigned to you. Right then, let's take a look at the actual command points cost. The command point penalty to the 17th Army. Right, so Army... Okay, so, let's have it by German. Right, 1 second. There we go, okay. 18th. So 17th is doing okay. You're not exactly great. Yeah, let's see. You are very expensive to replace, however. So I probably don't want to waste... Oh, I don't know, it's not really wasting, but... It's a primarily infantry-led army, so it's not too much of a big deal. So we'll have this headquarters change over to the 17th Army Command. There we go. So then at least we have all the 17th Army troops over here to work together, which makes things far, far easier to coordinate. So we have 17th Army, we have the 11th Army working together, along with 1st Panzer Army, the 3rd, 4th Romanian Army elements, along with Italian, and then down here to South Hungarian elements. So that's good. Okay. It just helps to keep things all together. Right. So the guards, tank corps there too. Okay. We'll shift up the lines here. Actually got a position across the river. Okay, reinforce the Romanian lines. There we go. Now I could potentially drive a wedge through there. But it's not needed as of right now, at least as of this moment of looking. There's a lot of reorganization to do here. Okay. Right. I mean, that was good. I mean, that wiped out a considerable amount of Soviet forces there. 230,000. Considerable amount. So I need to engineer the conditions to wipe out this armored fighting concentration. Well, armored fighting vehicle concentration. Okay. Right, so we need to share out the amount of forces here. So you are overburdened as well. You are overburdened. Yeah, we could do another core, or at least spreading out the forces here. Yeah, you have far too little troops assigned to you. You have, you can take a couple more. So what we'll do is then, so this is the LII core. I know it's not LLI, but I'm only so good at Roman numerals, and I am bloody tired right now. So we're going to have these forces reassigned, and then we're going to reassign the cores and try and balance out the command point penalty. So that will improve the actual efficiency of our troops and the command. Okay. See, like, this one has 0, so I can actually move you over here, no problem. Right, awesome. That's actually the best option. No, not you. There we go. And, right. So that's 9, 9, 6, 9. So I could have you assigned... Yeah, there we go. Superb. Okay, so, 8, 9. Okay. Right, that'll do. That'll do. So if we take a look at the order of battle numbers, we can see here that the Red Army has dropped below 4 million men, which is an absolutely massive thing. I mean, you take a look at the amount of artillery they have, and it's barely more than what we have. I mean, on paper we have roughly the same. In fact, roughly we have more artillery pieces, which is superb. I mean, we have more armored fighting vehicles, which is absolutely insane. So, let's increase that gap in actual operational ability. I mean, potentially wiping out at least 1,000 armored fighting vehicles here would be a catastrophic thing for the Red Army. Okay. Right, we're going to shift you. Or you can hold your position. That works too. Okay. Right, so we're going to move out here. We're going to have to try and cover a lot of ground. Right, there we go. Okay. So I want clear and concise movement. Establishing a ring of defences here with the infantry. I can have that filled in by Romanian and Italian troops then. Well, in fact, we'll have them push deeper. Okay. Right, awesome. So we do have that advance into the Caucasus here. We aren't far away from linking up with Hungarian forces, which is fantastic. Okay. Right, so there's multiple forces that we could choose to encircle them. Right, so what we'll do then is, if I can split you up, I could still make that. Okay, yeah, just have both of them join over here then. Okay. And then we'll use another element of the core, the 1st Panzer Army, I should say. Right, there we go. We'll use these forces over here, the motorized, to just ensure that they don't break out. That is a brigade, actually. There we go, we have a high-level headquarters there, the 48th Army. There we go, awesome. So, whether that'll hold or not is another question. I think it shall. I mean, considering there's really not anything in the area that's going to be able to make much of a dent in that. If I move more air power nearby, that would help too. And I do have infantry here as well. Okay. We'll drive a wedge through here. Break these forces up. There we go. I mean, I could further reinforce the area here, perhaps. Push them back. Right, okay. I doubt they'll be able to push through, but we'll see. No. There we go. Push back that armored core. Okay, we'll keep you fuel women. Let's see if we can push that back. No, okay. That cost us quite a few men, but at least we are pushing them. In the defensive position there is no longer as good. I'd have preferred to be able to get around it. But oh well. Okay. Nope, they held. Cross the river. Right, rifle division and anything else? I'm not entirely sure what that was, but either way, that rail line has been broken. And not that it matters anyway, because it wasn't connected to the network. But still, that's a victory. Oh, right, okay. There we go, it's another core that can be encircled. There we go. Right, there we go. Now what I'll just have to do is just move something there. And then there'll be a, another rifle division that's encircled. On top of what we've already taken. So that is good. I mean, that's already a large number of losses there for the Red Army. And that's, what, a rifle division in there. 48th Army. 2 tank corps, 3 tank corps, 4 tank corps. 5 tank corps and a tank brigade. That's a large number of AFVs. Okay, so we do have a decent amount of fuel here. That could give us a decent push down here to the south. 97. I mean, we could make it to just the city there. Okay. There's a lot of fuel there. Right. I mean, this is it. I mean, the situation is, do we push towards these 2 cities, I think, which is a hell of a lot better. And I can push down this way, but what is that going to net me? I mean, I could capture that city. I think what we'll do is we'll use different corps for different objectives. So let's see. Are you attached directly to the 1st Panzer Army? You are. Oh, right, you're here. Okay. You're part of a separate division. Fair enough. Fair enough. Need to turn the refit off then. Right, so refit off. They do need to have fuel flown to them. Well, the core does. So let's see. Now we'll head for this city over here. Okay, we'll take the city. Right. Okay. What I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to cut rail connections off. So the network is connected through this line over there, which is quite difficult to reach. But what I could do is I could sever the rail line down here, and then they're going to lose the ability to quickly ferry troops up through here or here. There's going to be no easy way to actually get there. I mean, the rail line is all the way over here. as this is good news. Okay, so what we'll do then is we'll move you forward. I'm going to split you up. Okay. Right. Capture that town. Just link that up then. What do we have here? Supply. I mean, this city, what do we have? We do have a tiny amount of fuel. There we go. Who are you attached to? Right, okay. There we go, that's what I want to see. Righty. There's a lot of forces here. A lot of airfields, a lot of headquarters. I will use the Italians to link up over here. There we go, cut that rail line. We'll have you reassigned to this Hungarian headquarters. So then at least you're actually going to be receiving. There we go. Actually. Concentrate air power. Righty. So what we want to do then is we want to strike for the rail line over here, just prevent reinforcements. Let's see the city. Guards. Okay, now they're very far out there. Right. Let's move some air support. Okay. So moving more air power into the region here. So we are digging deep into the Caucasus, which is fantastic. I mean, with that we'll be able to gain access to that oil production in Baku eventually. Just not too far away. I mean, obviously it's quite far away, but I mean, if we continue with this progress, we should be fine. I mean, we've neutered resistance over here. I mean, the actual resistance that could have caused a problem. Rail lines will move up now behind our forces. So there we go, we can get supply into the area quite quickly, which is the important thing here. Okay, so there we go. Now our rails don't cover up to this area, but we'll have rail connection, so 4 hexes deeper, so we should have it soon over here. Now these forces do face the potential risk of being cut off and annihilated. So this is good. They should probably abandon these cities, which is another large amount of population. So they're going to lose all the IL-2 and possibly IL-10 in the future, the Katyusha rocket launchers, armaments, heavy industry. Over here there's a fucking lot of fuel and supply, resources as well. So a large amount of resources to lose, population. So I mean there's like 30 here, so what is it, 30 times 50,000. So that's a large number of forces, well, population that are lost already. So that is definitely adding up. So I mean 30 times 50,000, that brings us to what, 1.5 billion? So that's a lot of people there. Obviously things are spread out, but we're just trying to cover as much ground as possible right now. Okay. Right, trying to force him back. Or not. Okay, I could use Romanian forces here to push. Okay, I think we will. Boost their morale. Right. Not surprised. Okay, turn refit off. There we go. Yep, so our brave Romanian forces can move up. Awesome. So we are now across the river line, which is the most important thing here. Okay. Now let's consolidate our forces if possible. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so organization is going to be something of a difficulty for the moment in time, as obviously we're going to have to cover a lot of ground. So what we'll do then is we'll move these divisions here. Use them to cover the ground for the moment. There we go. Okay. Use these forces together. Going to see if I can make a push towards Tambov. There we go. Bottom of the Panzer Division. Okay, 12 core. There you go, 12. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Actually, let's get that army. There we go. Had their command and control. Okay. God damn. Okay, keep moving these rails forward. And this is always the important thing, moving that logistics forward. Okay. So yep, in the south things are... they're not looking bad at all, really. We do have Italian forces coming now. There we go, let's move them there. Okay. Italian reinforcements can be moved to Crimea. Or perhaps to Rostov, actually. That sort of area. There we go. They can be moved out to join their fellows. Okay. I love the cavalry. And I have another division here. Question is where to send it. I guess we'll have it sent to 2nd Army. Okay. There then. Yeah, so you can see this is definitely growing. I mean, we really want to be able to punch through here, and I think we can do that. If we punch through there, make it as difficult as absolutely possible for the Red Army in the Volhov pocket, or what will become the pocket. And that's great news. Okay. Let's see. This is it, I need to focus my power. There we go. I mean, obviously they're very well dug in there. There we go. That opens up a town, actually. Interesting. Actually, that's really the best place to go for. Of course, they wouldn't be able to move in there. Oh, I could have had you too. Oh well, still worked. Routed, and shuttered. Okay, just occupy that position there. There we go, have you reassigned. The 4th Finnish Corps. Awesome. Oh, not the 4th. There we go. 6th. Is that 6th or 7th? I can't remember. I think that's 6th. Either or. Right, okay. Okay. I'll use them both to punch through here. That'll do. Come on, move over there. Yep, that'll do. There we go. Okay. Just have them reassign for the moment. So we can't punch to the south with the forces in the north there. It's a little bit too much to be able to break through. But even so, it is tightening the newts here considerably. I mean, they only have 2 hexes to be able to move through now, and they can't move that many men through it at once, so that's great news. I just need to keep on tightening the noose here, and then we'll be good to go. I mean, once we tighten the noose in this area as well, then that's going to be better. I don't think a lot of these forces are going to escape the Volhov front, so I think we will be able to eventually surround them and crush them. I think it's going to be a great victory there. And we have our push here to the north. Okay. Right, see if we can dislodge them. Oh, yes. I doubt this one. Oh, wow. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, now look at that. Okay, they held. That's a shame. Right. See if we can break through. Yeah. That'll not work, but we'll try it. Okay, I need to be able to exploit this now. Right, we'll move them over there. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yes, baby. So that's definitely going to cause issues for the Soviets. There is no two ways about that one. I doubt that'll work. Okay. So this is it. I mean, this is really gonna hurt them. No. There we go. And as we start to really push in here, they're going to be they're going to panic. So we'll be able to link up. Okay. That's a lot of fuel there. We have further infantry. So honestly, it's a matter of time before the Volhov front closes on them, before it slams shut on them. I mean, they've taken massive losses in the centre there. They are struggling to meet the logistical demands now in the north, and that's really, really going to hurt them. The Caucasus is under direct threat. I mean, they had they have around 1,000 armoured fighting vehicles there surrounded just close to Stalingrad. So we are on the way to Stalingrad once more. So you can see here, I mean, that might take them below 4,000 armoured fighting vehicles. And it's just, these losses are building up and up and up, and it's coming faster and faster and faster, and it's hitting harder and harder and harder again. So this is definitely the hammer blows that we want to be delivering to the Red Army. Each blow is going to keep them reeling. It's going to stop them from gaining their balance back, and yeah, keep them on the defensive. I mean, for a long time, they haven't been able to basically dictate any of the battles. And that's exactly how I like it. Right, now we need to work on surrounding the city here and that cavalry corps. Okay, they held. There we go. Okay, so that city is now surrounded, so they're either going to abandon it or push back to try and retake it. Or at least reconnect. Okay. Over here they are starting to try and dig in. I mean, this is the best route to Gorky. I do need to get to Gorky. Right, 129th has been committed. Still not enough. Position held. Okay. Do we hit this? I think we hit that. I'll force that to the north, hopefully. Yep, fantastic. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, lovely. That's a very powerful division there. Right, we'll hit that as hard as possible, force that to the south. Or like there, that'll do. Oh, yes. That's it. Okay, so we have our opening here towards Gorky. Yeah, there we go. Now, I don't really have much in the way of fuel, so I can't make it all the way to Gorky now. I could shift beyond our line here, but I think what I'll do is I'll keep the line stable for this moment in time, allow the fuel to build up in these panzers, and then go from there. It's going to put the Field of God into them, so that's good news, and then we can exploit that elsewhere. But yeah, things are starting to really, really clamp down on the Red Army now. They just simply don't have the strength to hold us. Okay, reactivate. There we go. Yep, I think that's all of them. So a lot of reorganization to do here. Now we're going to keep them as they are. I think we'll move these infantrymen up. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. Uh, 23 MP, 21 MP now. There we go. Only a few more hexes here, and then we will have them exactly where we want them. Good. Just make dents in lines, make holes. Make it difficult for them to even think about repairing it. Let's put some more pressure on. Ah, the static division. Bloody hell. That's mental. Finally. Not like it matters now, but I will. Let's bring that more, well, extra bit of pressure on them. So this is it, I mean, this is looking more and more possible now. Okay. I think we'll move up to this position here. Or do we use the panzers to push out? Okay. 30th Army. There we go. Are they gonna hold? Yep. Shattered. Oh, routed, I should say. Jesus. Almost. Jesus. Actually, I don't think that'd be doable. Then again... the issue is I don't think I could do that because it's possible. It's a risk, a massive risk. I don't think it'd have a good chance of success doing that. I think I'd end up wasting a lot of fuel there. I mean, it is potentially possible, but it's just not. Yeah. I mean, this is doable. I could surround those forces instead. Quite easily at that. Well, let's see. Nice, move over there first. I could break the rail line here. But I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to do this. Okay. Might bug myself there. Oh no, I can still do it. Okay, never mind. Oh, it's only 4,000 men. Yeah, the incredible power of the Panzers is immense. Okay. I could surround those forces, perhaps. Then there's absolutely no one coming to save them. And there we go. Okay, that's a waste of time. Okay, that'll just have to do. I'll just have you reassigned. Really? Right, there we go. So we'll have them assigned there. So that's 2 divisions surrounded there, so that is good. So now what we need to do is swing towards Vitigra, Avitigra, and the Aniga. And yeah, that's it. That's basically GG for the Volhov brand. And that's probably over 1 million men. I'd say probably in the region of 1 million men. Somewhere around that. God knows how much in equipment. But the vast majority of the Red Army is kind of concentrated over there. Right. I could have you committed up here too. I mean, even here to exploit through. They've gained a lot of fuel, actually. Let's see. Could surround that division. Anyway, I'd like to know what you guys think. So what we'll do then is we'll leave it here for now. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this so far. I'll just deal with this pesky partisan, and then I'll leave you for now. Okay, so thank you very much, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this so far. Do let me know down in the comments what you think, and subscribe for more. Also, if you do believe I've deserved it, and you do wish to help me and the channel grow, and also keep it up, then you can also become one of my patrons on Patreon, which really does help me out. Any donation helps. Anything monthly does help me. It allows me to buy books and really just learn a little bit more about things. And also keep up with live events. It's not bloody easy. Especially when you do 6 days a week. It's just finding the time. It's very difficult. But anyway, thank you guys, and I'll stop rambling. Until next time, have a great day or night, whatever you are, whatever you're doing. Until next time, goodbye for now.